Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Make sure to subscribe for more content like this. This video I'm going to talk about Vinland Saga. I absolutely love Vinland Saga. I think it's one of the best animes ever. I really do need to read the manga. I need to buy the manga. I don't own it. But Vinland Saga starts out as like a series about revenge. And it's a series about revenge because Thorfinn's dad got murdered by this guy. I think his name's Askeladd, but I'm not 100% sure. He got murdered by him, and then uh, Thorfinn gets mad, and his whole life, because he follows him, and his whole life is, I'm going to kill this guy. I'm going to get stronger so I can murder this guy. I'm going to kill this guy. I'm going to kill him. So he does all this stuff for this guy, and this guy's using him, and Thorfinn knows. There's no way he doesn't know that he's being used. He's being used, he's being abused, he's being, manipulated into doing the bidding of this guy that he absolutely hates. And, Thorfinn's killing people left, right, and center, and, doing all these tasks and fighting all these people and getting so much stronger, and then he kills him. I'm pretty sure he kills him. I haven't watched the first season in a while. He kills him, and then he doesn't... No, he dies. Thorfinn doesn't even kill him, I believe. And that's such a twist. And then, his life is meaningless because his goal has already happened, and he can't do anything. So then he gets sold into slavery, and then becomes a farm help at this place, and literally doesn't give a shit if he lives or dies. He's just there, he's working, and he's doing his job. That is all he's doing. And I've always loved Vikings. I think they're cool. I think they're so cool. And I love the juxtaposition and the anger and how his life is and how it's going and how all that stuff. And I love it. I love the series to death. I think it's incredible. I think it's so well written because it's it's gruesome, it's gory, it's dark. It has a very dark tone, but it's about, Vikings, and Vikings pillage and blunder and kill stuff, and his dad was a really good guy. His dad was an amazing guy, and he looked up to him, and his sister and his mom, and he looked up to this village. His whole goal was to get back there too, and he gets kind of saved by this one guy, but he doesn't. He lost all of his humanity, trying to kill this guy, trying to get revenge, trying to right the wrong, the injustice that he felt, the anger. He was trying to douse the anger, trying to make it so he wasn't so angry and wasn't so, had any problems. And that was an incredible realization for him that, yes, I can be angry, I can be mad, I can be all this thing, but it doesn't matter how, angry I get. After the thing is achieved, did I really feel anything? Did I really gain what I wanted to? And Askeladd betrays because he was a noble guy, and he betrayed everybody. He killed his entire crew and stuff, and it's man. So he tried to do this whole mission and tried to do all this stuff just to be a piece of shit. That is such a weird way of, changing things, arranging things, I absolutely loved it, and I have never heard anyone say anything bad about this series. Is it my favorite series? No, that goes to the greatest series of all time, One Piece. And I think if Berserk, I know it probably gets compared to Berserk a lot because they have the kind of the same tone, but I feel like if Berserk got a really good anime, so the shit that's been released, which I haven't watched all the anime, so I guess I shouldn't talk, but I've only heard bad things. But I tried watching the anime for Berserk, and I didn't like the art style, but it is, this is the penitential, one of my favorite series of all time, and it's on season 2, which I like this arc more than I liked the last arc. And I didn't think that was possible because it's a farm arc, but it's so interesting what's going on, and Thorfinn's like thought process through everything, and like how he deals with stuff, because he doesn't give a shit now. And they like introduce this other guy, and he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna get saved, and then this is unjust, and blah 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 blah." And Thorfinn's just like, "I'm here to do my job and go home, and I don't care." And then this one guy was like slicing his face up, and Thorfinn just didn't give a flying fuck. He did not give a flying fuck about like what was happening to him. He just kept getting cut up, because his whole goal, his whole dream, his whole admiration, he has nothing to live for. Like, that makes a man terrifying, in my opinion, when they have nothing to live for and they are willing to die. And that is him. He is 100% willing to die. He doesn't give a fuck about himself. And he didn't really care for the longest time about himself forever, basically, because it doesn't matter to him. Like, if he lives, if he dies, it's all the same to him. It's all meaningless, I guess is the word. He's just living life. He's going with the punches. And I've never heard anyone say anything bad about the series, to be honest with you, but I fucking loved it. I can't be the only one that feels this way. It immediately went into my top 10. It immediately was like, it was so unique, and the premise was so incredible, and the art style is incredible, and like the plot is incredible. Like, I just love Vinland. So I love Vikings, and I love the like aspect of Vikings, and that's what this show is built on primarily, is Vikings. And like, I want to read it, but I'd get the hardcover editions. I think there's like 11 out right now. I really want to read it because I want to see if it's as good manga-fied as it is anime. And I know people will be like, "Oh, manga's always better," blah blah blah. And I don't think so. I think Hunter x Hunter, the anime, is better than the manga, but, I think that this show teaches you something, that you can have all this hate and anger and torment in your heart, but you won't gain anything from making other people suffer and, like, getting crushed by other people. And, it is terrible, yes, indeed, but, everything is not like the greatest thing to happen. Anyways, that's going to do it for this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.